Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Let's Talk About It Media 21. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And please hit the notification bell. That way every time I upload a video, you will be the first one to see it. Note, all comments are alleged in our opinion and for entertainment purposes only, where we discuss celebrity news, celebrity gossip, what's going on IG and Google, and what's the hot topic for the day or the week. Fair use. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged in our opinion and for entertainment purposes only.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Don't forget to like, to comment. Let's get into what's going on. Over the last few days, many people have been speaking about the K's and the J's and how entangled many of the relationships are. And they're doing everything they can to try and change the narrative, try and change the subject, and try and distract away from the relationship concerns. They recently posted how Tyga's dating Avril Lavigne. Tyga was dating Blac Chyna. Tyga then started dating Kylie Jenner at the age of either 16 or 17, we don't know. We're very surprised that someone was not called about that. But why is it that the mom allegedly allowed that to happen? It just shocks me. It shocks me. And then you have in the situation in regards to last week, I played an interview in regards to Tristan was dating Larsa before he was dating Chloe. But they're trying to make it seem like Larsa wasn't dating Tristan, because then that would make it seem like two sisters of Kim, friends, men, were taken by the K's and the J's. So they tried to spin the narrative. I like that Jason Lee did an interview with Larsa about 1 or 2 years ago. And then Jason Lee is doing an interview with Blac Chyna, clearing the air. She couldn't talk about the court case. Pretty much tight-lipped about the court case. Don't know if there's really going to be an appeal that's going to transpire. But everybody gave that court case a side eye, period. Nobody's stupid. That's the one thing. Now we're going to get into the video in regards to what was said in regards to Blac Chyna allegedly was put out because Tyga wanted to date Kylie. They went allegedly official when she turned immediately 18 years old. And then we have the situation that Tyga was actually married to Jordan Craig, who is Tristan's first baby mama. My goodness. And then, of course, Blac Chyna started dating Rob. She was able to assist him, get him out of the house, give him the attention he needed. And, of course, then there was problems and issues. She seemed so calm and mild-mannered. Anytime we see the K's and the J's, there's always drama, stress, and chaos. Rob even had issues in dating Adrienne Ballon, just harassing her about, you need to clean up your mess, you need to be a neat freak. So it's kind of like him and Chloe seems like they're extreme neat freaks. And then we understood that Adrienne was like, it's just too much. It's just too much. How you talk to me, how you treat me, and then where is Rob? Why is he MIA? It's funny how allegedly Chris wants the girls to give a full tell-all about the relationships. We heard it all. We've seen it all. They keep regurgitating old stories, bad stories. We don't want to hear about Kim and Kanye. But she's not dating no one right now because maybe people are giving side-eye because Pete was like, what was I thinking? My other ex-girlfriends Kim doesn't hold a candle to my ex-girlfriends. That's what Pete said, allegedly. And then there were so many different distractions on media regarding that. But let's get to what Blac Chyna had to say. I've updated you guys on what's been happening over the last 2 weeks. But many people were like, wow, we didn't know the connection in regards to Tyga, Kylie, Blac Chyna, Tyga, Rob, Chyna, now Tyga's dating Avril Lavigne, and I'm wondering if she gonna stay with him because Avril Lavigne allegedly was engaged, and he was stunned that the engagement was called off. And then in regards to Jordan Craig and Tristan, of course she was pregnant, so he must have left allegedly. I don't know. Maybe he left Jordan Craig before she had the baby or whatever. But that's the biggest thing they talk about in the other video in regards to Larsa took him to an event, and then they started dating. Chloe and Tristan started dating. But let's listen in on what Blac Chyna had to say about Tyga, about the relationship, and let's move forward.
Transplanting to LA.
Yep.
Figuring it out.
I ain't know nobody out.
Could have lost it all and could have ended up.
Oh, when I got put out and whatnot.
Put out of what?
Oh, of his house.
You did not get put out the house.
Yes, I did.
And I'm not acting surprised.
But let me tell you.
No, wait, I'm not acting surprised because I literally didn't know that.
Yeah.
Put out the house and say you need to leave?
Like, packed my stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was early in your.
Yeah, Tyga allegedly put her out.
Figuring it out.
I ain't know nobody out.
Could have lost it all and could have ended up.
Oh, when I got put out and whatnot.
Put out of what?
Oh, of his house.
You did not get put out the house.
Yes, I did.
And I'm not acting surprised.
But let me tell you.
No, wait, I'm not acting surprised because I literally didn't know that.
Yeah.
Put out the house and say you need to leave?
Like, packed my stuff, put it in my truck, well, his truck at the time.
Where was King going?
Back and forth to this day.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So when you packed up your things and put it in the box, the little lonely box, and put it in the back of the truck, did you mentally say, I ain't going nowhere, or I'm going to show you? What was in your mind?
What's the next moves? What's the next moves?
In this that was early in your transplanting to LA.
Yep.
Figuring it out.
I ain't know nobody out.
Could have lost it all and could have ended up.
Oh, when I got put out and whatnot.
Put out of what?
Oh, of his house.
You did not get put out the house.
Yes, I did.
And I'm not acting surprised.
But let me tell
you. No,
you.
wait, I'm not acting surprised because I literally didn't know that.
Yeah.
Put out the house and say you need to leave?
Like, packed my stuff, put it in my truck, well, his truck at the time.
Where was King going?
Back and forth to this day.
Really?
Isn't that interesting? To date, her got put out. Now let's also get into, there's a lot that happens in regards to the K's and the J's, because you have the Tyga situation concerning and what he went through kind of after this car issue, that car issue, and then you have the Travis Scott issue in regards to Astro World, and then you have the Tory Lanez issue. Tory Lanez is right now sitting in jail because he went to this party, got extremely drunk, did something allegedly in a vehicle, in regards to an altercation. You know the story about Tory Lanez, Megan, and Kelsey. Their friendship was fine before they went over to Kylie's house. So let's get into the next picture. Because the biggest thing is, he did a great interview in regards to what was transpiring about her relationship with her mom, in regards to, they were basically saying that the K's and the J's were extremely upset. She didn't make a comment. It was him asking her questions. She really didn't say too much about the court case, what's going on in regards to the relationship. Jason asked if she wanted an apology. She said it would be nice, but she didn't really think she was going to get it. She's just trying to move forward with her life. And a lot happened. I can't believe it kind of went under the radar. Who else do you know can show inappropriate photos of their ex-girlfriend and it almost flies under the radar? Yeah, he was banned from Instagram, but there's still an account that he has within regards to his daughter. But other than that, it's interesting. to me in regards to the relationships. She was cool with Kim. Khloe started dating Tyga. What? 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 You know what I'm saying? Your sister is dating your man. What? Okay. So then this is a situation that the K's and the J's showed on an interview or a click interview. They showed a video in regards to they were upset because they couldn't go to Courtney's dress fitting because they had to deal with court stuff. What? And then all of a sudden, they didn't even go to the final hearing date. They were getting ready for an event. They were getting ready for the event. Everybody side-eyed that too. And then allegedly trying to, and mind you, Blac Chyna did really good to answer general questions. She didn't talk about the case. She didn't talk about what she won. She didn't talk about too much. She was very general about what she could say and didn't say. She followed whatever her attorney told her to say. But then the K's and the J's wanted to allegedly sue her for fees. We saw that court case seemed odd. What? They play in your faces. They play in your faces. It is interesting to me. Next pictures. So it was a good interview. They talked about a lot. She talked about her mom and how it hurts her that this is the situation. Everybody goes through something. It's just interesting that her daughter is the last Kardashian born child. Now, we don't know if Rob's going to have any more, but where is Rob? Why isn't he in the forefront? Why is the girl always trying to show? Now, mind you, in the most recent post, whether true or false, the mom wants the girls to get to work and talk about their relationships. We don't want to hear about Kanye and Bianca. We don't want to hear Kim trying to shade him. You understand? We don't want to hear about Khloe and Tristan. We don't want to hear about that. I don't want to hear if Khloe was there in regards to what transpired in his life. We saw how he treated Khloe. We saw how Tristan treated Khloe. Every event he had when he was out and about and cheating, he didn't invite her to any of those events and he just went to the back room or he left. No, whenever he wanted to allege cheat Tristan, he was never to be found around Khloe. So let's get to the next pictures. But I think the interview went well. I think Jason did good. And I'm wishing Blac Chyna well wishes. And thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe.